It has been an extended time away, but I'm just really excited to be back here. We're going to make some videos. We're going to start cooking. And so I thought, let's go back to Craigslist. I had a lot of fun on the last Craigslist expedition that we went on. And I believe we did Chicago. So we're going to change it up this time. We did somewhere in the northern United States. So now we're going to the South. This might not be like the South, but it's South, right? Also, I've been traveling. I just got back and my cat is dying for attention. So you might see me interacting with her. It's going to be okay. Okay, so we're going to do Atlanta, right? Let's choose this location. Now, what did we do last time? I don't actually remember 100% what we did. I remember we looked at cars. You always got to do cars plus trucks. Cars plus trucks. We did something else. Maybe we did boats. And then something else. But then I remember the thing that we loved was heavy equipment. I was like, oh yeah. So maybe we'll try cars plus trucks. We'll just see what the car scene is there. Then we're gonna look at heavy equipment because that's my new favorite thing. And then let's pick one more besides that. And it might be a wild card. I don't know. Maybe it'll be farm plus garden. That's services though. I don't think that'll be that interesting. I have a cup of Joe as well. This is recommended when you're on Craigslist to be sipping a cup of Joe. So let's jump into cars plus trucks. Let's just see what we got. It is probably going to be a bunch of listings from dealers, which I hate. I rambled about that last time. That's what ruins Craigslist, is when dealers just explode all of their listings onto Craigslist, which should be private buyers. And you know what? There's probably a way to, I don't know. There might be a way to filter it where you don't see that, but that's not what I'm getting on Craigslist for. The whole point of Craigslist is just to peruse. It's to shop. It's to window shop. It's to see what's going on. We've got 5,000 listings. Atlanta is a big city, but I'm telling you, it's probably a lot of dealership picks. So far, extremely boring. Yeah, this sucks. Nothing's going on. I mean, it's pretty standard. Prices aren't. See, here we go. We already have the dealership picks. Or maybe it's not even a dealership. Maybe it's just one person uploading their car 7 times or 8 times, however many times that is. Okay, here we go. 1980 Jeep CJ. Got the F350 diesel. Got 4K by my great running car. This is Atlanta. They're going to, those people are bold. Okay, fam, I'm going to tell you what. This is pretty boring so far. Again, I didn't set anything up. You guys know how I am. I don't do any research. I try not to edit. I don't really like to do, retakes. I just try to do this as a one shot. So I didn't go and look and see if this was going to be worth our time. And that's part of the problem with me as a YouTuber, as a content creator. I didn't do any prep work and it's showing right now. This sucks. Okay, here we go. Gorgeous 1951 MG TD. I only know that as touchdown, but I guess it's a car. One owner for 38 years. I would say 38 years is longer than 1951. So there has been more than one owner. That's a bit of a fib. Bit of a fib now, isn't it? I didn't think there was sand in Atlanta. Am I crazy? I see a Jeep, or I'm sorry, a Land Rover. Okay. I guess there's a good sized beach here. Does it say anything about where that beach is? I'm not really super interested in the car. I'm just like, there's sand in Atlanta? Guys, I'm so sorry. This is pretty boring right now. We're going to find something good. A Mercedes Benz. We're going to find something good, or we're just going to go look elsewhere. Okay. I mean, I haven't even gotten to the second page. Okay, so I'm going to be straight up with you. I was expecting to see a lot more Chargers in Atlanta. Atlanta, every time I've been there, is just heck of Chargers. Just like 1 million Chargers driving everywhere. Old ones, new ones. It's just Chargers. You guys can draw from that what you think the reason that would be. Okay, here we go. 2 Chargers. Maybe there's more that I've scrolled past. Here we go. We're getting into some Chargers. Yeah, you guys can suppose whatever you want. I have no idea why that is. I just know whenever I've been in Atlanta, there's been a lot of Chargers, and it's hot, and that place is rear-wheel drive, so it's probably a good place to have a rear-wheel drive muscle car. Low key, this is kind of a sick truck. I mean, 220K, not great. Okay, guys, I'm just trying to make it to the second page. So if we don't see something cool within, I don't know, 10 cars, within 2 scrolls on the second page, we're moving on. We don't got time for this. Boring, 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 boring. Okay, so that's more than 2 scrolls. We were generous. Sorry about that, guys. We got to try something different. And boy, am I excited to see what's under heavy equipment in Atlanta. What kind of heavy equipment do they have down in Atlanta? Here we go. Why didn't I just go here first? This is my favorite every single time. So we've got an electric powder coating oven. What is that? I don't know. It's a giant box. All my construction worker fam probably knows exactly what it is. They're like, it's obviously this. Okay, oven takes approximately 25 minutes to reach 400 degrees. So is this a portable oven that you put in a garage like this? Inside dimensions, single power. Oven is in excellent condition. It was purchased in August 2021. Oven has brand new heating elements. Oven is currently on a shipping pallet ready to be shipped. Buyer, you will be responsible to facilitate picking up the oven, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody in the comments tell me what this is for. What in the world? What do you do with this? Please, please, somebody in the comments tell me what you use a giant electric powder coating oven for. And also, for $5,000, is that a good price for an electric powder coating oven? I don't know. Somebody educate me, please. I need help. We got all caps concrete drill. We got over tire chain. I mean, I love this. This is awesome. Dude, look at this guy's hand. That looks fake. That's his hand. That looks like a Hulk hand. That is a tan Hulk hand, and it's holding onto the keys. We got multiple pictures. What is he? Oh, he's just showing the tread life, I guess. Yeah. Foam filled, good shape, no cuts, good spare. That's a Hulk hand. 100%. That's a tan Hulk hand. That's somebody's hand? I mean, even if that guy is 91. But look, if he's 91, that's strong. Is that just a working man's hand? I'm a working man. My hand doesn't look like that. Is my hand about to look like that? I'm freaking out. All right, we're back to scrolling. Already, this has been dope. Okay, so I love big rigs, but I'm not up on what the prices are. So we got a Door. Is that the name of it? A Door 2014 Freightliner Cascadia, $1 in Lithuania. Why is that name familiar? Oh, Childish Gambino. Okay. We got the big rig. He's got the tires. I mean, big rigs just seem sweet. I don't have anywhere to put one. Seems sweet. He said $1. Oh, it's because he's parting it out. So he just wants you to make an offer. Kind of wasted our time with that one, didn't I? There's got to be something good here. Here we go, a crane. And it looks like it's from The Last of Us. It's just out in the jungle. It's a crane. It has 999 total engine hours. And trades will be considered. It says trades considered. So if you guys need a crane with 999, it's under 1,000 engine hours total. Under 1,000 engine hours total, 2,600 pounds. It's 26 foot, 2,600. So that's 2-6 twice in the name. And he wants under $4,000. So that sounds like a steal to me. One thing, it is from The Last of Us because it's like the jungle is overtaking it. Nature is reclaiming it. Yeah, this is sweet. I mean, are you forklift certified? You're going to need to be because this one's 3,000 pounds and it's ready to work. It's an Ackworth. It's a 2006. It's a Mitsubishi. I didn't know Mitsubishi made forklifts. I just knew they made all-wheel drive cars and then kind of crappy economy cars. That's sweet. We haven't even made it past the first page, and I've clicked on like 11 of these. We got ladders, scaffolds, elevator. He threw the D in there. Elevator tools. Love it. Yeah, love it. Love it. Love it. If you see editing in this video, it's because I've had to scroll a lot to find good things, but that's just, that's just the way it goes. We got a concrete pump. We got Timberland. Hmm. I thought that was a beach again. I'm just beach minded. I wasn't even at a beach. I guess kind of. I was in northern Michigan. There are lake beaches there. Here's the crane again and again. He's really trying to sell this. We've got a trencher. We got the Ditch Witch. What do you guys know about a 2012 Ditch Witch RT16 trencher? It is, he wants 10.4K. And I don't know how to pronounce Suwannee. Suwannee? Is that how you say it? I feel like in the South, you wouldn't call it Suwannee. You would call it like Suwannee. Yeah, that kind of sounds East. Can't get the East out of me. Okay. So it's with a trailer. It's a Ditch Witch with a trailer. Um, I guess that's the engine hours on it, 146 engine hours. Yeah, look at that. That's a Ditch Witch trencher. Guys, I am not up on my excavation tools. So, trencher, 10K, good deal. What do you guys think? Let me know. I need to know if these are good deals or not. I don't even know I don't even know what this is. I'm just not I'm out of my depth here. I'm like working in Excel most days. This is a 2020 Vermeer AX19 with only 1,131 hours. Number 4829, I guess that's of significance. It's also under 100K. All right. You will not be paying six figures for this, maybe with sales tax. How is sales tax in Atlanta, especially for Craigslist sales? If somebody's buying this, I don't think they're reporting it. Well, they might have to for their business, actually. Unless you're buying this kind of thing for fun. Yeah, I mean, this page rocks. I also don't know what I'm looking at. Let's see if we can get to the second page. See what's going on there. What's going on page 2? We got another big rig. We got more forklifts. Okay, here we go. They are selling a bug. It's a crane, but it's also a bug. Look at that. That's sick. Again, I don't. This is probably regular stuff for my construction fam, but I'm not a construction fam. Oh, okay. We got the drone shot. Just making sure that you. Hey, they're like, hey, we got to make sure you know that we're a legit operation. Okay, look, we've got inventory ready to go. Not necessarily to sell. We've got inventory for us to do some work. So they're trying to sell this, but they're also flexing on you at the same time. Look, they even got Travis out here, in the dirt, walking amongst his inventory. He's smiling. He's mid stride. He's kind of got that balance in his step. He's had 2 Mountain Dews already. Mountain Dew zeros. Let's not get carried away. Visit our website. Yeah, this is like kind of an ad for their business as well as for this crane. Do they just sell cranes? No, they're selling this one specifically. 127K, 128K. Can somebody in the I mean, it looks clean. Can somebody in the comments please tell me if this is a good deal? I don't know anything about this stuff. I have no concept if this is a good deal. I don't know if am I underreacting right now? Are people like, brother, this is an insane, this is a slamming deal. You need to be freaking out. Or is it, did Biden get to this? Is this inflated? Are these prices inflated? Let's see. I mean, it's not even on level ground. That's pretty sick. This looks like a creature from like Stranger Things. The buttons are clean. Those buttons are huge. So you can't miss them with your thickly gloved hands. It's a 2022. This thing's newer than my car. That's sweet. All right. So we've looked at cars plus trucks. It was a bust. We've looked at heavy equipment. I would say it was interesting. We got to pick one more category or maybe two. Who cares? Maybe we'll just go crazy. Should we looking for sale? So this is the thing. Should we looking for sale or should we break into a new meta category? I just think for sale is the best because that's got to be where the most listings are because they're listings. If we get into housing, like real estate for sale. All right, let's check out real estate for sale. I didn't window shop any other category. If this sucks, I mean, I already see a pool, so I'm in. You know what? All right, real estate fam, we're jumping in. Real estate on Craigslist in the Atlanta area. Here we go. So we've got this looks like it is being reclaimed by nature as well. Look at that. That you're just driving, you're getting gas and you see that thing in the background. That's kind of, and there's no, you know, there's nothing paved. So did this never have a driveway? I mean, it's got like a street opening, kind of, and it's got a mailbox. Did this never have a driveway? Was the driveway ripped up? Maybe it was just gravel. Maybe it just had a gravel driveway. It's a duplex, and it needs to be totally rehabbed on the 16,000-foot commercial lot on Mapleton Parkway. Thousands of cars passed every day. So that's their selling point, is that it gets a lot of publicity, and they're saying it's going to be good publicity. Right now, it is bad publicity. It looks like it is haunted. It doesn't have anything paved that I can see. So did it ever have a driveway? Possible seller financing. House hacker special. Minutes from downtown Atlanta. Downtown Atlanta is huge. I was just there. There's no way it's minutes from downtown. Maybe it's minutes from like the outskirts of downtown, but you can't even get from the outskirts of downtown Atlanta to like the downtown part of Atlanta in minutes. Like that's 15, 20 minutes. You can't even go from Midtown, an actual part of Atlanta. You can't go from Midtown to downtown in less than like 10 minutes at most. Or I mean, at least the opposite of what I was trying to say, at least 10 minutes because there's just traffic. Even if there's no traffic, Atlanta's just, it's big. If you guys haven't been there, it's the inner city part of Atlanta is spread out. It's an expanse. It's not like, New York or something else where it's all on top of each other. It's not like LA, but the only thing that Atlanta and LA have in common is how like spread out that they are. Okay, owner financing. I'm just clicking on this one because I saw a pool and the diving board looks like it's not half bad. So we have a diving board. We are blessed to have a pool, although I will say the pool is a ton of work and financial responsibility. But we have a diving board similar to this. Ours is a little bit longer, and these look like the crappy, I don't even know what you want to call it. I don't want to call it a springboard. It's more like just a diving stick. It's a diving plank. You guys know what I'm talking about. What happened to good diving boards? Pools everywhere in like the 90s or early 2000s had the good diving boards that were, they were springy, they were long, you could bounce. Like, God forbid you bounce more than 3 times because you're getting kind of high. You're like, I'm going to slip off this thing. The amazing diving boards even had like a wheel on the back. I don't know how to explain this, but if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about, where you could adjust the springiness. You could adjust, like you could make the springboard longer and therefore more buoyant, but it would bow further, right? So it's like, okay, if I'm going to jump a few times, I'm cranking that wheel up, and then I can get that, compounding spring. But if I want one big bounce and I want to dip this thing to where it's almost touching the water, you're rolling that wheel back and you're getting the maximum shaft of the diving board. If you've been to a swim club, you know what I'm talking about. They have the good diving boards. They used to have those in people's personal pools, and maybe rich people still have those. But the typical diving board nowadays in 2024, well, first of all, typically most new pools in the last, I don't know, I would even go back to say 8 years. Most new pools don't even have a diving board. And part of that is because they don't even have a deep end. Their deep end is 5 feet. And I'm sure there has to be something to do with insurance, or maybe it's just, I mean, it's got to cost more to make a pool deeper. I'm sure that's part of it. You're excavating more land to make the 5-foot deep end into a 10-foot or a 13-foot deep end. That costs more. But there's probably some sort of, I don't know, insurance, or there's probably some other financial burden that has to do with the liability that comes with a deep end. But what people don't consider is how amazing it is to have a deep end. If you have a pool, that's amazing. If you have a pool that has a deep end that's 5 feet tall, even better. If you have a pool with a real deep end, like our pool has a real deep end. This was one of the main reasons we bought this house. It's 10 feet deep. That's like supreme. That is sublime. That is excellent. That's, I can't think of another S word to say how great that is. You just don't find that anymore. Have you guys noticed this? There is a distinct shift in the way people do pools nowadays, and there's not good diving boards. There's not only just not diving boards with most pools nowadays, there's not good diving boards. They're the little diving shaft. It's a diving plank. Now that I've belabored this point, I'm passionate about this. Almost every one of my videos, you're guaranteed to get one of these moments where I just start going off on something. Anyway, This is not the amazing diving board that I was talking about, the really springy one that you'd find at a swim club. But this is better than the diving plank where it's just a board. It's just, you might as well not even have it. This, you can at least jump off this. You can get a backflip. You can get a gainer 100%. Yeah, I don't care about the house. Sorry, real estate people. I don't care about the house. I just wanted to talk about that swimming pool. Okay, so they got some off-market wholesale deals available, but they have 2 pictures. Waste of our time. Um, hmm. Okay. I see swimming pools. I'm clicking. Okay. So it is a 2-bedroom, 1,400 square foot, charming 2-bed, 3-bath home. Is this just showing the clubhouse? Frick, dude. I got baited. They showed a picture of the clubhouse. Excuse me. A picture of the community area, and I got baited into clicking for that listing. I got to get a sip of Joe. I'm getting a little crusty. I'm pissed about that. Okay, so I'm not really a real estate guy. I don't know what is a gem here that I should be clicking. Know what I'm saying? Are you going through an eviction? Lot for sale. Yeah. Belize waterfront home. So last I checked, we were looking at Atlanta. So I'm going to go ahead and give this guy a click, which pisses me off because I hate giving people marketing exposure. Is he just trying to sell like a timeshare in Belize? I mean, that looks pretty sweet. Just like Machu Picchu. My cat was making sounds back there. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, freestanding villa is located in the Belizean Dreams Resort. It is completely furnished. Enjoy boating. Okay, so they're just trying to get an Atlanta customer to buy. I'm out of here, real estate fam. And because that was a little bit lackluster, let's do one more. Should we do jobs? Should we do services? Should we do discussion forums? This I think I want to save for another video because that is going to have to be that is murky waters that I'm going to have to tread carefully. That is lobster infested waters. Community services. I think we got to stick with for sale. I mean, we went to housing. For sale. What is one more good one? RVS plus camp sporting tickets. Wanted wheels and tires. Let's see what people are looking for. All right, here we go. Now, side note, it's not this, but how sick would the wanted be if it was bounties, like wanted persons, and they're throwing them up on Craigslist, and they're like, listen, if you can get this guy and bring him in, he is wanted for burglary and for illegal spanking, and I don't know. I'm just being weird at this point, but that would be insane if they had bounties listed. Okay, so this guy wants a Buick Grand National. 1986, 1987, well-maintained, low mileage. That's an interesting car choice, but to each their own. This guy's paying cash for old toys. That's weird. And this is what I was afraid of. It's going to be a bunch of like we buy tech. Sales representative wanted. This person's looking for a dog. Oh, please don't tell me they lost their dog. Oh, they are trying to sell their mini schnauzer. This bruh's cute. This bearded bruh. Look at him. He kind of looks like I don't know. What does he remind me of? He kind of looks like a robot from the movie Robots. Well, brother, you put him in the wrong subcategory because this is where people are trying to buy things. This guy's buying vintage video games, buying sports cards, action figures. Here we go. You're gold and silver. I'm going to hold it in the palm of my hand like this. Looking for a good body man. What if you just left it at that? Hey, I'm looking for a good body. Look for a good body man for C3 Corvette. Looking for good body work. Oh, I see what he's trying to say. He's looking for a good body man or a good body guy, a guy who does good body work for his Corvette. What's wrong with it? This looks like it's mint. Maybe not mint, but it looks. I mean, the wheels look mint. Okay, all right. I can see you had a bad day. Yes, and then he circled it just in case we didn't, in case you didn't see. We're gonna zoom it in by 11%, and then we got it circled. So that's tough. That's a bad day. And what if that just happened? It's on a rainy day. A rainy day in Atlanta. We've been cooking on this video for a while. All right. What did I do? Female looking for room and possibly vehicle. We're not even going to touch that. Not even going to touch that. I thought this was drugs for a second. We are buying drugs. Yeah, I don't know. So what did I do? Did I rate the Chicago page last time? So this is the Atlanta page. And granted, I was on it for like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. We're going to rate the Atlanta Craigslist. And, of course, we didn't scour every page. There were 5,000 pages, or maybe it was just 5,000 listings on the Cars Plus Trucks page. But the whole point of Craigslist was entertainment for me, and then possibly to buy and sell things. You would just click and you would browse and be like, let's see what's up. Let's see what's buying. Let's see what's selling. Let's see what ridiculous things are being listed. Let's see what steals and deals we can find. And you shouldn't have to spend 3 hours on Craigslist to have a good time. That was the philosophy back in the day. Back in the day being just a couple years ago. So that being said, I don't remember what I rated the Chicago Craigslist page, but we looked at Cars Plus Trucks. I think we looked at boats. We looked at heavy machinery, and I think we looked at like garage sales or something. What do we look at today? We looked at Cars Plus Trucks. We looked at heavy machinery. We looked at wanted, and then we looked at the real estate. I'm going to go ahead and give this like I don't even know, dude. Does this crack a 5? What do you guys think in the comments? Did this even crack a 5? The heavy machinery was pretty good. There was a distinct lack of oddball stuff. There was crappy stuff, not to be confused with oddball stuff. Oddball listings is like where you have a great time looking at it and you're trying to figure out what's going on. You're like, what's this guy even doing? Listen this year. I think I give this like a 4.9 out of 10. This Atlanta one sucks. We'll try something different next time.